Hello everyone, here we are in another tournament game, and today it is a special one. It is the conclusion to the 2024 Andromeda Madness Tournament. Today we have the 4th seed Panda versus the 10th seed Fel-Revenant. They came a long way to get here, and it's time to crown a champion. We also have a live audience, so that makes it extra special. We're sending off the tournament in a fantastic way. So, without further delay, Panda, you are the higher seed here. What is your choice, map or enemy?
Derelict.
We are doing Derelict. Let's go ahead and put that up here. We have Derelict. And Fel, what will be the enemy?
Let's do Cat.
We are doing Cat. So for game number 1 in this series, best 2 out of 3, championship matchup, it is Derelict Cat, Panda versus Fel-Revenant. My co-host tonight is Dark. Let's go ahead and get this match going. I'll go ahead and let our contestants do what they have to, of course, with their weapons and their boosters. So I'll let them rearrange everything, and then we'll check to see if everyone is good to go. I see Fel does have the Paul Siphon in right now. I'm sure he will change that momentarily to the regular Paul if he's still running the Paul. Looks like Panda has all of his stuff somewhat set up. Although running the M8 Avenger, okay, there he switches now. Now he has the Paul 10. Regular Paul 10. Of course, Dark and myself, we can run whatever we like. Yep, go ahead and take your time here. Make sure everything's set up before we get to championship action.
Let's do this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I like mirror match a lot.
Mirror matches are usually good. So we'll let them get set up.
Well, fine then.
Yeah, because if you use him on depth, I definitely don't want to do that, but no, certainly don't. No, I'll just stay on Jar.
So
Okay.
a little bit of switching around here. A little bit of a game before the actual game. Trying to pick characters, seeing what everybody wants to run. Looks like Fel's somewhat locked in with his Juggernaut. We'll see if Panda changes again, or if he goes ahead and readies up with the Sentinel. I see check marks on Dark and Fel. I'll put mine on whenever Panda is ready then, and we will get this going. Like this.
Yeah, I'm happy with my selection.
I think you're good. And with that being said, Panda has readied up. So we are officially ready to go in game number 1 of the Andromeda Madness Tournament Championship, finishing up 2024 here. I know it's 2025 now. It's been a while getting this tournament going. But we will get this one underway. This is the championship matchup. And there's a quick switch from Panda to the Juggernaut at the end. So some trickery going into the start of game number 1. Panda swaps back to the Jug. We'll see what that does. That is allowed. We've seen that before in the tournament. Looks like Fel will be getting his mirror match. Gives us a lot to talk about going through this load screen. That's going to be something. So we are getting a mirror match here for game number 1, Panda versus Fel. I will be following Panda for Wave 1. My co-host Dark will be following Fel. Let's see what we get.
Yeah, this will be good. I would have liked to see the range versus the short range, but now we just have 2 tanks out there.
Well, they're going to be taking stuff down left and right. All right, we are on the field. As I said, I will be following Panda for Wave 1. Dark will be following Fel. Both side by side right now.
Well, I don't see us having to revive much, but
Probably not. And they're off. Enemies are on the map. And they are starting to fall in this championship matchup. Who is going to take it? We are going to find out in this series. Both side by side right now in the center of the map, now splitting off both ways. But no, Panda doubling back next to Fel-Revenant. trying to find a different spot. Panda has a good spawn down here, taking out what he can with combos. Looks like he'll take out the Wraith and move on. Nice kill feed from Panda. Take a look at the score right now, 1,800 right now, so Panda does have the slim lead. And does find another spawn already. And that's good for him. Looks like Fel's a little bit too late to that one, but we'll see if he can go ahead and find another one. Panda going around the map, going to the upper level. No, going back toward where LZ was. Looks like Fel was already to that spawn that Panda's going to. So right now, Fel's a little bit ahead in terms of jumping a spawn, but Panda already got a spawn earlier, at least one or two. So both contestants doing well right now. Side by side again, the back hallway of the map of Derelict. And big spawn here off of LZ. Fel leading the front right now. Panda a little bit behind in terms of where the spawn positioning was. Down to the last few enemies of this wave. It looks like Panda will get that one from afar. And at the end of Wave 1, it is Fel on top, 1,900 to 1,700, following Fel here for Wave 2. Looks like Fel's hanging out in the center here. Panda's back over where he started the first wave at. Enemies on the field. Panda coming up right behind him, trying to get to a spawn. There's not really a big spawn there, so they just decimated what few enemies were there. Looks like Fel's going up front here. A few more enemies. Not too terribly big, though.
Man,
Still
lag is
some.
crazy. Are you lagging at all?
I'm not seeing anything, but I'm just following you.
Like I say, I'm the host, so I don't really know. But like I say, you would both be dealing with the same amount of lag, most likely, unless it's more localized. We've had lag in games before a little bit. Hopefully that does clear up. But as of right now, it looks like everything should be all right. But Panda, even with the lag, I guess, still lighting up the scoreboard. So doing well there. Fel not the turd, though, trying to overtake him in terms of positioning once again. Fighting over the same spawns, and Panda doing an amazing job with that pole. Let's check that score, 4,200, 4,100. Panda in the lead by about 100 points. It is very close here on Wave 2 of this mirror match. Down to the last few enemies. Let me get out of the way. I think it was in front of an enemy, but looks like Fel will clean that up. And at the end of Wave 2, it is 4,600, 4,400. Fel on top, following Panda here for Wave 2. And it is a hack. We'll see what our contestants decide to do with it.
They're changing their start point.
Alright, so we got a hack back here.
I'm hacking.
And it looks like we have other people trying to get into this party, this live party. If somebody of my friends that's here in the party could invite Cube into it, that would be helpful, and let him know what's going on. Alright, so Dark is over there. I'll be following our contestants, try to be equidistant from them. Primarily following Panda here for this way, but now both contestants are in the objective. We'll see what they decide to do, if they decide to jump out or not. Looks like they are jumping out a little bit, but also getting some of the objective points by staying in here a bit. So that'll help out. Doing well so far with the hack. Contestants are jumping in and out, trying to get some of the objective points, at least as many as they can, but now jumping out a little bit more forward to get some extra kills. Let's go ahead and check that score again. 7,600 to 6,100. Fel on top right now, trying to build a small lead here on Wave 3. Playing it nice and safe. Objective is done. Contestants will be breaking away soon for cleanup time on Wave 3. Fel goes the one way, and looks like Panda is going the other. I'll be following Panda down here to the bottom of the map. Looks like he is going back up top, though. Bouncing around this map really quickly. Working the back hallway, does have some enemies to his advantage. Trying to be taken out. Fel's trying to get there, but Panda does take that one out quickly. 11-9 to 10-2. Fel on top, following Fel here for Wave 4. Contestants are side by side once again. Changing the spawn points, it looks like. And they're off. Looks like Panda did get the early jump on that spawn, but Fel changes directions. Does have a spawn now to himself on the opposite side, near Op LZ. Not much here now. He did clear everything out. Panda might have had the better spawn point over there, but Fel has more coming in on him, though. This is perfect for him. Rockets come out, and Fel gets grabbed by the Fiend. Fel does get up, does not get perma-killed, though. Lucky for him. That could have been really bad here for him. Could have gave Panda most of the wave. But Fel is back up, back into the action. Both contestants going through the center near that blue-looking glacious room. Right through they go, knocking the enemies side by side. Now going toward the back of the map once again, both just decimating the spawns in front of them. Fel trying to lead right now, but Panda jumps in front of him. Let's check that score one more time. 14-7, 12-8. Fel in the lead. Panda close behind.
3 more to go.
Down to the last few enemies. Down to the last 3, actually, on this wave. And they ain't gonna last long. And they did not. At the end of wave 4, it is 15-9 to 13-8. Fel in the lead. Following Panda here for wave 5. Once again, going back here to start the wave. A little bit different. Panda trying to do something by manipulating the spawns, trying to jump it early. Looks like he does again. He's good at jumping spawns. A Fel coming in right behind him. And Panda's being super aggressive. That's what he needs to do.
A lot down there.
There is, and Panda doing well once again with that paw, getting more kills along the hallway, connecting LZ and Op LZ. Doing very well in this matchup, both of our contestants. Got the Ascendant right here. Looks like they are trying to ignore it right now. Not really worth going after some of the bigger enemies. Trying to clean up some of the smaller ones first before they go after the large ones. Panda, once again, jumping back down, though, trying to clean up what he can.
I can't believe it. I didn't buy, like, consumables before this.
Well, you always want to make sure you have your consumables and everything else set before matches, especially in championship play. Panda does get the Fiend, it looks like. That'll help him out.
Free game for him now.
18-8 to 15-8. 3,000 points here in terms of the lead for Fel. Panda up in that center room again. And down to the last 3. Looks like Panda will have at least 2 of them. And does take them out at the end of the wave. It is 20,100 to 17,300. Fel in the lead, following Fel here for wave 6. It is an upload. Looks like our contestants are starting once again, side by side. Objective is on the map. Following Fel here.
LZ.
You got that one? Alright, I will try to stay somewhat equidistant, primarily following Fel here. Looks like Fel, ooh, the Fiend was very close though. I'm going to go ahead toward the center here to try to get that moving. If anyone does go down, I will try to assist. Our contestants know that during objective waves, the Avengers are going to be a little bit farther away, but these are 2 very good contestants, and they're not really going to go down, I would say, much. Especially with the Juggernaut. Panda's just straight up ignoring that Wraith, but does smack him to death there. That's quite funny. The Wraith couldn't do anything. Looks like Fel was actually over by Dark. Panda's over by me, so technically I should be following Fel, but that is okay. I'll go ahead and switch off once this is done. Need to get out of the way here to make sure I'm not impeding play there for either of our contestants. One of the objectives is done. The other 2 will be done here. This one is done. Okay, we just have C left. Looks like this will not be a problem. I'm sure Dark will be heading over there, and we'll see if Fel or Panda head to the last one as well. Right now, I'll keep it up here with Panda as he has a lot coming in on him. Doing well keeping these spawns away. 24,000 to 21,100. Fel still has that lead, but Panda's still within striking distance. A very energetic matchup here for game number 1. Looks like Fel's in the center now. Panda going toward LZ. Panda looks like he might have a lot.
Shockwave. What am I doing?
That might need to be addressed in the next matchup, but right now, looks like they are side by side. Last objective will be done here momentarily. Don't really think anything's really pressuring down there. Spawn's a little bit broken up. A lot coming down that back stairwell, though. Oh, and I jump off the map. It would not be one of my games without me falling off the map, so I'm glad that is now immortalized there in this video. That'll be fun. Down to the last 3 enemies here, though. On wave 6. Looks like Panda has them over there, and he does. So at the end of wave 6, it is 27-9 to 24-7. Fel in the lead, following Panda here for wave 7. Last wave, extraction wave. Hopefully they don't fall off the map again, although that would be just my luck. But we'll see what happens here going into the final wave. Whose game will it be? Will it be Panda's the take back?
Dude.
Will it be Panda's the take back, or will Fel take game 1? Wow. Following Panda here for this one. Dark is over there following Fel. Less than 2 minutes to go in game number 1 of this championship matchup. Very high energy from both of our contestants. Very great gameplay. Exciting series so far, and of course me falling off the map was icing on the cake. I know people love to see that. Where is Panda at? Oh, wow. Oh, that was dark over there for a second. So Panda's over here by LZ, true LZ that is, cleaning up what he can. 28-7 to 26-8 though. Panda still trying to close that gap. Less than a minute 30 to go in game number 1. I'm going to try to keep it up here right now. Get a bird's eye view of this action. Panda trying to take that ascendant. And does. That'll help him out. 29-7 to 28-8. Panda's catching up here with a minute 10 to go. Fell at the back of the map. Panda's still working LZ. Looks like he's trying to jump up, though. Get a little bit closer to Fel. Looks like he's trying to go back around to the back of the map. Right with Fel again, side by side, fighting over the same enemies and spawns. 50 seconds to go in this matchup. 30,700 to 29,000. Fel still has that lead. Panda trying to close the gap. Both working the walkway, facing toward LZ. Down goes the Fiend, and Panda got it. 30 seconds to go. Across map revives are officially off the table. Everybody will be heading to LZ soon. 31-5 to 29-7. 20 seconds to go in game number 1. Both of our contestants will need to start thinking about extraction. They do need to extract. Less than 10. And at the end of game number 1 is going to be 34-2 to 32-6. Fel-Revenant takes game 1 of this championship matchup. 34-2 to 32-6. A very high energy matchup here for our first game in the series. First, Panda, I would like to talk to you. Very even match. High energy, as I've been saying. How do you feel about this one?
Just kind of depressed that I didn't have the right build. I knew if I had everything set up, then I would have destroyed him by at least 7,000 points.
Well, that's something to maybe think about in the next game. We will be, of course, going to game number 2. But at the end of this one, Fel, you take game number 1. What do you have to say about it?
To be honest, I had some made some mistake in the game. For some reason, my RPG was not able to hit Finn. Probably, maybe I had some lag as well, but I'll notice that in the next game. Just make sure I won't miss my RPG like 3 times in a row.
All right. Well, it was a very hard-fought match between both of you. A great start to this series, and we will see you in game number 2. See you then.